Hello guys. Let's see this problem. Letter combinations of phone number. Given a string containing digit from 2 to 9 inclusive, written all possible letter combination that number could represent. Written the answer in any order. A mapping of digits to letter just like the telephone numbers is given below. Note that one does not map to any letters. So basically this is the phone, old phone. If you have it, you can see those digits on that phone number which are which are mapped to the letters abc. 2 is mapped to abc, 3 is mapped to def. So you can see that these letters 2 to 9, these numbers are mapped to the letters. If you see 7 and 9, they are mapped to four numbers, right? They are mapped to four letters, sorry, they are mapped to four letters. So they are just asking us, they are giving a combination of digits. If you see the question, they have given a combination of digits, that is 2 and 3, and they have told us to give all possible combinations of that 2 3. So when a question usually asks to give all the combinations, possible combinations of that particular numbers, then definitely it's a backtracking. We can use a brute force approach which is called as a backtracking, and this is a good problem for solving or to start a backtracking. What is backtracking? Backtracking is nothing but a approach which is used to solve in a brute force manner to solve that particular problem. Again and again you can backtrack it and use that particular use that backtracking, use that particular solution again and again to solve your problem. Recursively you can use it. So let's see how can we do this. So if you see, you have they have given 2 as abc and 3 as def, right? So we have to find all the combinations of ABC and DF. That is what they are asking for. That means they are telling us that just join this together and give us all the possible combinations. So how can we do this? So in the board, I can show you over here. So for 2, you see you have A, you have B, you have C, right? You have this much. Now they are telling us that for also there is a number called 3 by which you can make the combinations. So they are just telling us you can attach the 3 over here. So all the letters which are related to 3 will be coming over here. You see here D, E, F, again D, E, F. So if you see, this is what is the sum all about. If you see, this is one answer, this is the second answer, this is the third answer. So these are the combination A D A E A F B D B E B F C D C E C F. So these are the combinations they want us to written. And this is so easy sum that they are just telling us to give the combination A D A E A F B D B E B F C D C E C F. So these are the combinations they are telling us to give us. So there are basic things over here to understand. The length of these digits, whatever the length of the digits are there, the combination length should be the same. This is one of the condition. And how we are going to make this combination, that is very important thing, that how we are going to make this combination. So what can we do is, simply we can have a map which is created like, suppose there is a map. 2 is for ABC, 3 is for DEF, 4 is for, what is 4 is for GHI, 5 is for, what is for 5, JKL, right? And so on, and so on, like till 9 you can make this map. And then what you can do is, first thing foremost, you have to check whatever the digits they have given is empty or not. If this is not empty, so we can start our algorithm. But if it is empty, then you see they are sending us an empty error list. They are sending in the next question, if you see if it is empty, they're sending a only empty array list. This you can ask a question to an interviewer whether we have to send an empty array list or what we have to do, base condition. So first thing is checking about that. Next thing is we are going to have this digits, and the digits given to us are 2 and 3. Then we are going to define a simple current string wherein we can add our answer, right? We can join our string, because of which I'm defining this as a variable. And next, most important thing, this is a variable, and most important thing is we have to define list of string list of string as answer, by which we can put all our combinations into this list and return that list. So we are initializing an answer as our main list, where we can return that with all the combinations, with all possible combinations. Then once we have done with this, we have done the base condition, we have done an array list. What is the next thing? Important thing is to map. So now you have to take a digit, that is 2, and then check the mapping into the map. Then check the mapping of the letters into the map. That means you have to check over here what is 2 is mapping to. Okay, 2 is mapping to A, B, C. Now what you have to do is you have to traverse this entire string. You have to traverse this entire string and do a backtracking with digit number 3, which is mapped to DEF, and then do a backtracking with digit 3, which is DEF. So traverse this entire string and then do the backtracking with your next number, which is again mapped, which is again you have to check the mapping. Okay, it is mapped to DEF. So you have to again do the backtracking by taking each digit, map it, do a backtracking. That is how you are going to solve this problem. This is the last step, that where you are mapping the digits and doing the backtracking. Exactly what is backtracking? Taking the next letter, doing the same process. So for first letter you did DEF. For next letter again you are doing DEF. For next letter again you are doing DEF. Right? That's how we are coming to a conclusion of the combinations. So what we are doing, we are traversing ABC, and then we are doing a backtracking for each character. This is all about this particular sum. But there is one more important thing is when it comes to number like 9, when it comes to 9 or when it comes to 7, at that time you have PQRS, 4 digits, right? So you have to map 4 digits. So that's the reason, time complexity wise, it is big O of 4 is to n into n, because this is the worst time complexity. I'm letting you know, because we are doing a brute force. Literally we are taking each character and we are going to do the backtracking, right? We are taking each character, doing the backtracking, each character so that is going to take longer time, and that's the reason we are taking worst complexity, because this 4 number is coming from this 7 and 9, because length is 4, and there can be a possibility that we get these numbers and we have to find out the combination. Then at that time we need this much time, big O of 4 is to n into n, where n is the number, no, letter length of the letters. Another thing is, and n is the combinations also. Another thing is space wise, it is O of n only, because we are not taking space. uh, uh, this is the way we can solve this, and a very easy problem in backtracking. So let's start coding. I have already created a map. If you see, I have this map already with me, wherein I am, this is character to string, key is character, string is the value. When character is 2 and string is ABC, character is 3, string is DEF. So we are mapping the digits with the letters. That is what I have done in for the map. Then let's see how we can go ahead. Static list of string, phone, string digits. So first thing is we have to have that base condition, right? We have to check the base condition. So for that, if digits.length equal to 0, then just give the new array list. That is what they have given in the question, right? They have to do the new array list. Next is we have to initialize one current string, and also we have to initialize answer as a list of strings so that we can use that to store our combinations and then return it. And I'm creating a backtrack function where we are using answer, digits, and current string, and also I'm using 0 for indicating an index where the index is. That will be easy for map, for it will help us to map the letters with the digits. Now let's define the backtracking. Stuff string answer, string current, and string digits, and int index. Void because I'm returning the answer over here. Okay, so in this method, first is the base condition. If this current length reach to the digits length, then we are going to just add that string into our answer and give it. Okay, this is something, this base condition is when the digits itself are 0, then what we are going to do. What is this is when, so if you see when this 2 and 3 is there, right? So there are only, the length is only 2. So if you see, okay, let me show here. So the length of 2, 3, the length is only 2, right? This digits. So the combinations are also 2 only. It should not be 3. That is what they are trying to say. When the length reaches, that is what the code is saying. If cur.length equal to digits.length, then what we are doing, we are just, we got an answer. Basically, we got the combination. Answer dot add per return nothing. Another condition is if index, wherever our index pointer is greater than the digits dot length, then also don't do anything, just return it. Now the condition here comes, where the valid condition comes right now, where we get a proper correct digits. At that time, what we are going to do, we are going to form a string, let's say phone letters, and this string will have a map dot get digits dot caret index. So basically we are mapping the digits with the map of that index. Then I will be iterating the entire string for char c phone letters dot to char array. I'm iterating the entire string and literally I'm taking each character and doing what? I'm doing a backtrack. And whenever I'm doing, I am going ahead and taking one more extra character. So per plus C and index plus 1. That's it about this code. Where this is the main part where we are mapping to the map and taking the digits and mapping to that particular character, and then we are iterating the entire string and doing again a backtracking. Otherwise, this is like a base conditions which we are doing. Main is over here, just 3 lines of code, which is very important. And that's it for the sum. Time complexity is O of 4 is to n into n. Thank you.